All right, Jamie, here we are with the final quote unquote sector of Harris Hill with the clockwise lap that we did. Again, my fast lap, the 128 on top, your fast lap, the 138. Actually, sorry, second fastest lap, but still a 138 is on the bottom. Took this lap because we had traffic in your fast lap, so this is a good place to start. Coming through here. We're just starting off. Again, I've given you a little bit of a lead. I'm not quite at that apex yet. Interestingly enough, I think you're actually carrying more speed in this one than we were in the last one. So we're looking at 81 miles an hour, which is great. We're seeing those G's develop. And this lap was actually later in your session. So this was lap 23. So I think you're getting more confidence, getting more comfortable with the car. So really good to see that here. So we'll go ahead, we'll start to walk through how I was able to carry more speed and gain time on you. So we're rolling in here. Again, significant differential in speed. I'm at 92 as I hit that apex point, where we saw you at 85, 7 miles an hour is a big difference. As we come in through here, one of the things I like seeing, moving to the bottom video, I see you getting out wide. I see you running in the straight line. And remember, this straight line, once we get the straight point from that track out point, entering turn 10, or actually exiting turn 9, technically, once we get to the track out point for turn 9, and we've got that straightaway leading up to the turn in point for turn 10, this is where we get our heavy braking done, and that's where we can really bleed speed out of that car. That's that macro braking event that we talked about. And we'll see for you, we're slowing down, we're turning in a little bit early, and that's totally normal. As I said, it's very uncomfortable to get all the way out to this cone. Mentally, all you're thinking about is, man, that's a lot of grass and there's some barrels out there that I'm going to hit. So we've got to find that confidence to keep that car out to the left-hand side to maximize the arc of the corner. So watching me lead in here, I come in, I'm keeping that car out to the left-hand side, down to 55 miles an hour. And then I'm still very track wide here. And now I'm starting to go find that apex, which is giving me a better arc, or a bigger arc on which to run that car through here. My min speed, we see 43 miles an hour. If we back up, I think 42, I'm sorry, 42 miles an hour. But if we back up here, we see that you're going down to 39 miles an hour. Part of that, honestly, is due to that early turn in. It's preventing you from making that arc as big as possible and carrying better speed through there. So just something to think about. Get all the way out to that left-hand cone, that turn-in cone for turn 10. And then as we come through here, what we see is I carry a little bit more speed. My min speed is slightly lower. I tuck down and get tight into that apex, and I'm exiting out to the track out point, rolling on that gas, and we see exiting there with a lot more speed than you, right? We've got 80 miles an hour, and we are honestly about at the same spot, although I'm actually a little bit further behind you here. I'm fairly confident. We'll take a quick look. Yeah, you're definitely ahead of me here. So just something to think about. 85, 74, 88, 89. 76. So you just see that I'm more comfortable carrying the G's and applying that throttle. It's what we're building to. I mean, first time on track, you did a fantastic job. But I'm just trying to give you some examples and some ideas of where we can start carrying some more speed through there. So just remember, make that arc big, get that car all the way out to that cone on the left-hand side, that turn-in cone for turn 10, drive that car down, get it close into that apex, boom, and then let it eat, let it open up all the way out here, and then start to get confident applying that throttle through here. One of the things to think about, right, is keep that vision moving forward, looking at that apex cone out in that field so that you can really get comfortable with what's coming up. And then we're tracking out right out to that pylon. And again, we can see one of the reasons that I'm significantly faster here is I'm carrying 14 miles an hour more than you. So that's the end of it. That's the end of sector 6, and hopefully a good review for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer it, and look forward to catching up with you again.